I wonder if you, like me, recall a time in your childhood, maybe with a box of crayons and a fresh sheet of paper, when you would draw the world not as it was, but as you imagined it could be. A fox, perhaps, not of simple red, but of midnight black. A cheetah, not just spotted but adorned with bold, flowing stripes. We would fill our animal kingdoms with the most fantastical hues, creating creatures that seemed to belong only to the realm of dreams. Our parents might have chuckled at these ridiculous color choices, gently reminding us that nature had its own, more subdued, palette. But what if I told you that our youthful imaginations were not so far from the truth? What if those seemingly impossible creatures daubed in the most unlikely of colors were not just figments of a child's mind? The natural world, it turns out, is a far more vibrant and surprising artist than we often give it credit for. Hidden within its vast canvas are splashes of color and patterns so extraordinary, they challenge our very perception of what is possible. The genetic code of life is a language of infinite variety, and sometimes, it writes the most breathtaking poetry. Today, I invite you to join me on a journey to rediscover that childlike wonder. We will venture into the quiet corners of the globe to meet some of the planet's rarest and most genetically unique inhabitants. These are not creatures of myth, but living, breathing marvels of evolution whose very existence reminds us that nature's creativity knows no bounds. Prepare to be astonished, for the animal kingdom is more colorful than you have ever known. Our journey begins in the vast northern forests of North America, a realm typically painted in shades of russet and white. Here, the familiar red fox, Vulpes vulpes, is a master of its domain. But look closer, into the deeper shadows of the woods. A flicker of movement, a shape that is at once familiar and yet strangely different. This is the cross fox, a creature that seems to have been brushed with charcoal. It is a variant of the common red fox, but with a unique and striking genetic twist. It is a living testament to the subtle artistry of nature's genetic lottery. The cross fox gets its name from the dark cross-shaped marking that often runs down its back and across its shoulders. This is caused by a condition known as melanism, where an excess of dark pigment melanin is produced. This results in a coat that is a spectacular blend of red, orange, black, and silver, a mosaic of color that makes each individual utterly unique. They are not a separate species but rather a rare and beautiful expression of the red fox's own genetic potential, a glimpse into the diverse possibilities hidden within a single animal. To encounter a cross fox in the wild is a truly special event. They are considerably less common than their red counterparts, their dark coats perhaps offering less effective camouflage in certain environments. They move with the same cunning and grace, but they carry with them an air of mystery, a touch of the twilight forest from which they emerge. Their existence is a beautiful, fleeting reminder that even the most common of creatures can hold uncommon secrets, variations that add depth and richness to the tapestry of life. And yet, this is not the furthest that nature pushes this particular genetic trait. The cross fox, with its partial melanism, serves as a bridge, a hint of something even more rare, even more striking. It points the way towards a creature that takes this expression of darkness to its absolute extreme, a phantom of the forest so seldom seen it has passed into the realm of local legend. It is a fox, born of pure shadow, the silver fox. Imagine, if you will, the deepest, starless night, captured and spun into a coat of fur. That is the essence of the silver fox. This creature is not a different species, but rather a fully melanistic red fox, the ultimate expression of the genetic trait we first saw in the cross fox. Where the cross fox is a blend of light and shadow, the silver fox is almost entirely shadow. Its fur is a breathtaking cascade of black, often tipped with brilliant silver, giving it a frosted, almost ethereal appearance as it moves. The sheer rarity of a wild silver fox cannot be overstated. While they have been bred in captivity for their luxurious pelts, a true wild encounter is the stuff of a naturalist's dream. To see one is to witness a genetic marvel, a one-in-a-million chance that has resulted in an animal of profound and startling beauty. Its eyes, often a piercing amber or gold, seem to hold the ancient wisdom of the forest, a stark and brilliant contrast to its dark silken coat. It is a creature that seems to belong to a world of folklore and myth. They navigate the world with the same intelligence and resourcefulness as any red fox, but their appearance sets them utterly apart. In the sun, their silver-tipped guard hairs can shimmer with an almost metallic luster. In the snow-covered landscapes of winter, they become a stark, moving silhouette, a slip of darkness against a canvas of pure white. Their survival is a paradox. Their stunning coat makes them a target, yet it also provides a unique form of camouflage in the deep shadows and moonlit nights of their wild home. The silver fox stands as a powerful symbol of genetic diversity. It shows us that within the blueprint of a single species, there is the potential for such dramatic and beautiful variation. It is a ghost in the machine of evolution, a rare and precious gem that reminds us of the hidden wonders that still await discovery. From this creature of sublime darkness, we now travel to the sun-drenched plains of Africa to seek out a cat that has rewritten its own spots into stripes. The African savanna, a landscape defined by speed and grace, and honestly, no creature embodies this more than the cheetah, the fastest land animal on Earth. We know it by its iconic coat, a canvas of pale gold covered in a constellation of small solid black spots. This pattern is its signature, a perfect camouflage for the tall grasses where it stalks its prey. But on rare occasions, the genetic loom of the cheetah weaves an entirely different pattern, creating an animal so distinct it was once thought to be a separate species. This is the magnificent king cheetah. At first glance, it is almost unrecognizable. The king cheetah's small, distinct spots have merged and elongated, forming thick, inky black lines and large, irregular blotches that run down its back. It looks less like a cheetah and more like a unique hybrid, a creature painted by a bold and imaginative artist. For decades, its existence was known only from a handful of skins, leading to intense speculation. It was named Achinonyx rex, the king cheetah, in 1927, believed to be a new species of big cat. The truth, however, is even more fascinating. The king cheetah is not a separate species at all, but the result of a single recessive gene. Both parents must carry this gene for a king cheetah cub to be born, making it an incredibly rare occurrence in the wild. It wasn't until 1981 in a South African wildlife reserve that the first living king cheetah was photographed, solving the mystery once and for all. It was a stunning confirmation of a genetic secret hidden within the cheetah population for generations. Seeing a king cheetah is to witness a living, breathing miracle of genetics. There are thought to be fewer than 50 of these spectacular cats in the world, most within protected reserves. Each one is a precious link in a fragile genetic chain. Their unique coat is a reminder that evolution is not always a slow, gradual process. Sometimes, it leaps forward in a single, beautiful mutation. And if you find this story as incredible as I do, perhaps you'll consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. It helps us continue to bring these amazing stories to you. From the Grand Plains of Africa, we shrink our focus, delving into the miniature world of insects, a world no less full of surprise and wonder. Here, amongst the green leaves and stems, lives the katydid, a master of camouflage. Its leaf-like body is a marvel of natural mimicry, allowing it to vanish completely into its surroundings. The vast majority of the 20,000 species of katydid are, quite logically, green. But in 1887, an observer stumbled upon something that defied all logic. A katydid that was a brilliant, shocking pink. For over a century, this pink anomaly was a puzzle. It was so rare that for a long time, scientists theorized that it might be a seasonal change, that perhaps all green katydids turned pink in the autumn, like the leaves on the trees. It was a romantic notion, but one that didn't hold up to scrutiny. The truth, when it was finally understood, was rooted not in the seasons, but deep within the insect's genetic code. The pink katydid is not a different species, but a stunning example of a condition known as erythrism. Erythrism is an unusual genetic mutation that results in an excessive production of red pigment, or a lack of the normal dark pigment. In the case of the pink katydid, it's as if the green has been completely washed away, replaced by this extraordinary rosy hue. It is the insect equivalent of albinism, or melanism, a rare, genetic quirk that produces a creature of startling and unexpected beauty. While its green cousins blend in, the pink katydid stands out like a flower in a sea of leaves. This vibrant color, of course, comes at a great cost. For an animal that relies on camouflage to survive, being bright pink is a significant disadvantage. They are far more visible to predators like birds, spiders, and lizards, which is why they are so rarely seen in the wild. Each pink katydid that survives to adulthood is a small miracle, a triumph of chance over the overwhelming pressures of natural selection. It is a fragile jewel of the insect world, a fleeting splash of impossible color. Our final chapter takes us into the world of reptiles to look at a condition that transcends species and appears across the entire animal kingdom: albinism. It is a genetic condition characterized by a complete lack of pigment, and while it can affect any animal, it creates a particularly striking and ghostly beauty in snakes. Imagine a serpent, an animal so often associated with the dark, damp earth, rendered in the purest ivory white, with eyes the color of rubies. This is the albino snake. Albinism occurs when an individual inherits recessive genes from both parents that prevent the body from producing melanin, the pigment responsible for color in the skin, scales, and eyes. Without melanin, the snake's underlying flesh tones become visible, often resulting in patterns of white, pale yellow, and soft orange. The most defining feature, however, is the eyes. Lacking any pigment in the iris, the red of the blood vessels within becomes visible, giving them their characteristic luminous pink or red gaze. In the wild, an albino snake is at a severe disadvantage from the moment it hatches. Its brilliant white color offers no camouflage, making it an easy target for predators from above and on the ground. A normal snake can disappear into the leaf litter or soil in an instant, but an albino stands out like a beacon. Furthermore, the lack of pigment in their eyes makes them extremely sensitive to sunlight, impairing their vision and their ability to hunt effectively. Their survival is a constant, uphill battle against their own genetics. For these reasons, seeing a true albino snake in its natural habitat is an exceptionally rare event. Most do not survive to maturity. They are phantoms of the reptile world, living embodiments of fragility and difference. Their stark, pale beauty serves as a powerful reminder of the crucial role that color and pigment play in the great drama of survival. They are a living paradox, genetically unique and visually stunning, yet fundamentally ill-equipped for the very world that created them. From the midnight fur of the silver fox to the rosy blush of the katydid, we have seen how a tiny alteration in the genetic script can create a masterpiece of living art. These creatures are not mistakes or errors. They are expressions of life's boundless potential. They are a reminder that the world is filled with secrets, with rare and beautiful variations hiding just beyond our perception, in the deep woods, the tall grass, and even in our own backyards. They challenge our assumptions and reignite the wonder we all felt as children, drawing animals in colors we thought were impossible. The diversity of life on our planet is its greatest treasure, and these rare color morphs are among the most precious jewels in that collection. Their existence depends on a delicate balance, and their rarity makes them incredibly vulnerable. By appreciating them, we also appreciate the intricate web of genetics and environment that allows them to, against all odds, exist. They teach us that there is always something new to discover, something extraordinary to see, if we only take the time to look closely. My hope is that this journey has inspired you to see the natural world with new eyes, to look for the exceptions to the rule, and to cherish the uniqueness you find. If you enjoyed exploring these marvels of nature with me, please show your support by giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to click that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure into the wild and wonderful. Thank you for watching.